Hello everyone, my name is Mel. Welcome to your Core 20 class. I'm gonna be taking you through today. You don't need any equipment for class today, just you and yourself. We'll meet on our mats when you're ready and I'll show you that first exercise, guys. So coming down onto your mats, setting yourself up on your back. Legs are gonna come to tabletop, hands are gonna come behind your head. First exercise, we have a bicycle but only going to one side, pulling back towards center. Exhaling to rotate, inhaling to pull back center. Modification, you can keep your feet on the floor and drive that knee and elbow in, or you can just work on rotating through that upper body. Get ready. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it, guys. We have 40 seconds to work here in this move. We'll go through 3 core moves to start, and we'll do them 3 times through. Keep in mind, I'll always give modifications for all the moves we go through. So take the variation that's right for you and really push yourself. Challenge yourself because you only have 20 minutes, so let's make the most of it. Exhale to twist, pull back center. Exhale to twist. On your next one, hold it up, maybe reach your hands through, little pulses up. Lift, feeling the burn in those obliques. You have 3, 2, hold on 1. Hands can come behind your head. Second exercise, we lift that extended leg up and then lower it back down. So you're holding that oblique crunch, you're lifting that extended leg up and lowering it back down. Modification here, bending your knee, tapping that knee down to the floor. Lift and lower. If that's still too much, you can plant both feet, holding that oblique crunch, working on drawing opposite knees in to that march. Otherwise, keep that one leg at tabletop, other leg goes long, lifting and lowering. You've got this, guys. Lift up a little bit higher. Almost done with that second move. You have 3, 2, and 1. Toe touches here. Legs up towards the ceiling, lift and lower. Exhale to lift. So you're reaching up for those toes, lowering down, lifting the shoulder blades up off the ground, and slowly lowering. If you need to support that neck, go ahead and do so. And your further modification is to drop your feet to the floor and still work on that crunch. This is your 3rd move. So make it strong. Round 1, stronger than ever. Think about using your breath to peel you away from that mat. On your next one, hold it there, little pulses up. You lift, you have 3, 2, and 1. Reset at center. We come to our bicycles. Other side, hands behind your head. Rotate to twist. Back center. Exhaling to rotate. So one leg stays at tabletop. We rotate and extend that leg. Make it strong. Again, those modifications. You can drop your head and neck to the floor. Drive that elbow and knee in close. Opposite sides. Or go ahead and keep your feet planted and just work on lifting that upper body. We want to think about rotating through the trunk. On your next bicycle, hold it out, reach the arms out long. Little pulses up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come back to support that head. Leg is long. We lift it up and lower it back down. One leg stays at tabletop for that added challenge. Lifting and lowering that straight leg. Modification, bending that knee, bringing it into tabletop as we hold that oblique crunch. Further modification, you can keep that oblique crunch and work on those alternating marches. The choice is yours. This is our 2nd round through. See if you can hold that crunch, hold that leg straight. We've got this, guys. Less than 10 seconds. Make that core nice and strong. You have 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Toe touches this time. We reach side to side. So right hand reaching for left pinky. Left hand reaching for right. Exhale to lift. Again, if you need to, place those feet down on the floor or support that head and neck. Round 2, finishing off. Then we move into one more round of all of these moves. Let's make it stronger than ever, guys. Lift, Oh man, my abs are burning. Hope you guys are feeling this. Come on, we have that reset coming soon. Get a little higher. You have 3, 2, reset on 1. Final round, normal bicycles. Set it up, let's go. So we're rotating side to side here. Legs at tabletop, twist, twist, twist. Modify by alternating knee pull-ins. Pull in, or keep the head and neck down on the floor, keeping the feet flat, lifting, push. Final time doing our bicycles. If you're extending those legs, try to get them low. Don't give up. Pulling those abs in, lifting the upper body. For the final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. This time our head and neck stays flat. We lift our legs towards the ceiling. We have flutter kicks down and then lift it back up. So this is our round 3, final variation of that second move. We work on lengthening through the legs. You can modify by staying up high at the top of your range. You can challenge yourself by lowering down, keeping that back flat. I want you to focus today on keeping your head and neck down on the mat. If you need to, place your hands underneath your pelvis. Yes, the control is through those lower abdominals. Breathe here, get a little bit lower. You have 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Toe touches, just straight up. Legs extend towards the ceiling. Let's lift and lower. Finishing off this first core series. So strong, upstaters. 20 minutes to really get those abs of steel. I promise you, you will feel this burn after this class. If you're losing form, go ahead and drop those feet, but don't give up. Just take whatever rep you can give and push through to that end. Let's all get a little bit higher. On your next one, hold it up. Little pulses here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Hug your knees into your chest. Coming down onto that right forearm. Setting up for your side plank. Meet me here in a side plank, guys. Lifting up. Let's reach our top hand up towards the ceiling. We're gonna work on rotational pikes. You're gonna reach that hand underneath your body and lift. You can stagger your feet here. Lift those hips up and back towards center. Or you can drop your knee to the earth. You work on rotating, lifting the hips up. We have 4 planks to move through. We're only gonna do this one once, so really make it strong. Yes. Exhale to rotate. Inhale, lift. Yes, guys, pushing down into that elbow. Give me one more here, make it strong. And time. Up to a high plank. High on those palms, setting yourself up in that plank position. We have knee climbers here, driving our knee in towards our chest, back out. Knee in towards the chest, back out. It's slow and controlled. Palms stay underneath shoulders. Drive in, back out. You can always modify by holding your plank or drop your knees down, alternating knee pulls. You exhale as you drive the knee in and up. So if you're down on those knees, that knee can come out to the side. If you're up on those toes, think about driving the knee in towards center. You have 2 and 1. Coming down to your forearm plank. Meet me here. Elbows down on the earth. Breathe and hold. Strong hold here, guys. That's all I want you to focus on today. A lot of times we do lots of crazy movements. Right now, I just want you to build your strength in your forearm plank hold. Sometimes it's harder than anything else. Your modification is to drop your knees down to the earth. Otherwise, squeeze those glutes, squeeze those quads. 10 seconds left. Push down into those elbows. Separate your shoulder blades. Breathe through it. You can do it. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing, guys. Coming down onto our forearm. Other side. Lifting up into that side plank. Remember, you can stagger your feet or drop your knee to the earth. Work on that rotation of that body, lifting the hips up. Exhale as you rotate. Inhale, strong lift of that arm. Hips lift up a little bit higher. Final plank in this first series of them. Don't give up. Stay with it. Exhale to twist. Inhale to lift. You have less than 10. You can do anything for that amount of time. Come on. Give me one more strong. And time. Coming back onto our backs, guys. We have our second core series here. 3 moves, 3 times through. Starting down on your back. Hands out long. We're reaching over to the left. Heel taps, let's go. Reaching over. Long through those fingertips here. Exhale to reach. Modification. You can always reset when you come back center. Then lift up. Reach, back center. If you prefer to keep both hands long, go ahead. But you're only going in that one direction. 3 moves, 3 times through. We've got this, guys. On your next one. Hold it out there. Little pulses here. Let's do it. You've got it. You have 3, 2, and 1. Knees are gonna bend to that same side you went. We have crunches up. Lifting and lowering. Let's go. Working those obliques. Exhale to lift and lower. Your knees don't have to touch here. You can always bring your hands behind your head. Think about lifting and lowering. Working that side body. Lifting up through the chest. Exhale to lift. Get a little bit higher every time. Hands can be long or behind that head. Reaching up tall. On your next one, hold it up. Little pulses up. You've got it, guys. Really burning out those obliques today. You have 3, 2, and 1. Sitting it up tall. Russian twist. Starting with those heels on the floor, hands out long. We rotate side to side. Exhaling as you twist. Your challenge is to keep your arms long. You can always float those legs up to that hovering position. Try to keep those legs stable. If you need to, modify by dropping your feet to the earth, rotating side to side. Further modification, bend those elbows in. And keep it a little bit smaller in terms of your range. Wherever you are, building strength through that core. Lean back a little bit further. Maybe float those legs. You have 3, 2, and 1. Let it down, guys. Knees bend. We have those heel taps going the opposite way. Lift up the upper body. Let's reach. Exhale, reach. So now we're going in that opposite direction. Still working on that same movement pattern. Shoulder blades hovering over the ground. You can always take out that hover for the whole time. Lower, reset, lift back up. The goal here is to think about closing that space between your ribs and your hips on the side you're bending towards. Reach it over, hold it there. Little pulses here, let's go. Reach a little further every time. You have 3, 2, and 1. Let it down. Knees bend over to that side. Hands can be out long. Lift and lower. Doesn't matter how much mobility you have in your hips, your knees might have a lot of space between them. That's okay. We're still putting tension on those obliques. Again, option to support your head and neck. Make sure you're not pulling on your neck, but you're lifting the chest up towards the ceiling. Exhale to lift. Round 2, so strong. Abs are gonna feel so good after this class, guys. On your next one, hold it up. Little pulses here, let's go. A little higher every time. Find that edge. You have 3, 2, and 1. Sit it up tall. Russian twist. Same variation we took that first round. Reach the arms out long. Rotate side to side. Exhale to rotate. Think about leaning back. Try to touch the floor. Maybe even slow it down. You can always float those legs up. Find your balance. Find your stability. If you have those legs up and you prefer having the elbows bent, go ahead. Your workout. Push yourselves, guys. But try to take a variation that challenges you today. On your next boat pose, hold it here, arms out long. Maybe you lift the legs, breathe and hold. You have 3, 2, and 1. Lower it back down. Heel tap side to side. Let's lift up, let's go. Reach, reach. So putting it all together. Lengthening along through those arms. If it's uncomfortable to have that neck unsupported, go ahead, support that neck. Just give it a little bit of comfort. And if you need to, reset at the center, then lift back up and reach to the other side. Final time through. You can do it, guys. You've made it this far. Awesome. Keep it going. Lift a little bit higher. Go to the end. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. This time, legs at tabletop, alternating oblique crunches. Rotating side to side. You can reach your hand through if you'd like. Getting that shoulder blade up off the floor. If it's too much with your legs at tabletop, plant your feet down on the floor. Just work on lifting the shoulder blade. It's like you're bringing your right shoulder to your left hip. Left shoulder to right hip. Crossing that body, finding those diagonal lines. Abs feeling strong. Don't give up. Get a little bit higher. Yes. Keep it going. You have 3, 2, and 1. Roll it up. Russian twist. Final time through. Let's do it. Exhaling, feeling that burn. You guys, after this core series is over, we move into our final set of planks. Each one only 1 time through, and then you're done. So if you were tempted to turn off that screen, don't do it. Push through to that end and make yourself proud. Mind over matter here. Let's reach our arms a little further. Maybe float your legs up. Breathe through it. Find that twist through your center. Everything burning. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reset, guys. Coming down into our side plank. That right forearm is down. We lift up, we hold. This one is just a strong hold, just like we did in that forearm plank. I want you to challenge yourself. Your added challenge, hover that top leg and just hold it. Draw the belly in, nice and tight. You can always stagger your feet here, or you can drop your bottom knee to the earth and hold, or you can lift that top leg. Try to drive those hips up. Come on, guys, you can do this. You have made it this far. We have 4 planks to go through. This is 1 of 4. Lift your hips up a little bit higher. Squeeze your glutes. Feel the core getting even stronger. Yes, even higher. You've got it here. For 3, 2, and 1. Meet me in a high plank position, guys. Strong high plank position here. We're coming down to our forearms. Back up to a high plank for our commandos. Working the core, working the shoulders. When you do this, try to keep your hips square to the ground. Lowering down, and then lifting back up. Modification, dropping to those knees. Lower down, and then lift. When you do this, think about pressing the palm directly underneath the shoulder. This is all about core and shoulders, but you want to focus on keeping that body aware of its position. You can do it. You have 3, 2, and 1. Let it go, guys. Coming into your forearm plank. Meet me here in your forearm plank, alternating leg lifts here. We lift one leg up, lower back down. Other leg lifts up, lower back down. Alternating side to side. Strong control through the core, not letting that back arch. Modification, dropping your knees to the earth, extending one leg back, and then the other leg. Keep those hips locked on, keep the glutes engaged. Almost there. Don't give up. I know it burns, that's what you want. You have 5 seconds. You are stronger than that. Last 2 and 1. Amazing, guys. Come down onto your other forearm. Set yourself up for that side plank hold. Let's do it here. Strong lift. Remember, elbow down, hips lifted. Challenge yourself. Lift that top leg if you can. Your modification is to stagger your feet or to drop your bottom knee to the earth, lifting up through those hips, maybe lifting up that top leg. Push yourself to that end. Don't give up, guys. Think about someone pulling that hand up. Lift those hips a little bit higher. Draw the belly in tight. Squeeze the glutes. Smile through that pain. We can do this. You have 5, 4, yes, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Amazing work, guys. We're gonna come quickly onto our back, just hugging the knees into your chest. And you can just rock those knees side by side. And then when you start to feel comfortable, you can bring your arms out to the side into a T or into that cactus position. And just move those hips, move those knees if you'd like to, planting those feet on the floor, finding that rotation, letting that body relax. Take your time here. You guys have absolutely crushed that workout. Hope those abs are feeling strong. Thank you so much for joining today. As always, it was a pleasure. I'll see you all again soon.